This is every episode of my Donut SMP journey from $0 all the way to 1 billion combined into one movie for you to watch. But before we get into it, I just want to make this quick. Thank you guys so much for 2,000 subscribers. To celebrate, there's a $100 million giveaway this episode. So comment your IGN, leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll be picking 4 winners, 25 million each. And don't forget to join the Discord. We will be doing loads of giveaways for you. Let's get into this. This is the Donut SMP, the second largest Minecraft server, 23,000 players, and during this series we'll be going from absolutely nothing and working our way up to $1 billion. It's been a while since I played the Donut SMP and a lot has changed. No more spawn, no more shards, and no more shop. So, I have a 3-step plan. Step 1, sell wood. Step 2, build a basic farm. And step 3, build a bigger basic farm. Alright, let's jump straight into this. So, as you see, nothing in my inventory, no money, and the first thing I need to do is, I'm not even going to explain. Alright, so here's the thing about the Donut SMP. People are rich, and people need materials to build their farms, but rich people don't want to make them themselves, so they use peasants, like me, to do all of their free labour for them. But hey, I'm not complaining, because I'm going to make a crap load of money from these people. Okay, so, signs currently are going from between 5 to 15,000, so what I'm going to do is craft all of this wood into signs and try and sell them for about 10,000 each. Okay, so it's been a minute, I'm still in my little hole, I've sold all the signs and I'm currently sat at just over 800,000. As you can see, all the signs are sold and I did buy some steak because I needed some, but now it's time to move on to step 2, which is building a basic farm. Okay, so chopping wood it's extremely boring and I'm still too poor to do anything else. So, I think what I'm going to do is make a small manual sugarcane farm to build up my money a bit more. And you may be asking, why sugarcane? Well, sugarcane is needed to craft paper, and paper is turned into gunpowder, and paper and gunpowder equals rockets. And the rich people with their elytras, well, they need rockets to be able to fly about. So, the demand for sugarcane is always pretty high and it sells for a decent amount per one, so I think that's the next plan. Alright, so obviously I can't afford a drill pickaxe because they're going for about 9 million and I've literally got about 10% of that, so I'm going to buy myself a diamond pickaxe with efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, which I have looked and I can afford this. So efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, mending, silk touch for 400k. I know it's half the balance, but I need it to dig out. Oh, that's what it bought. Okay, let's go for this one. Okay, yeah, so I need this to dig out the area where I'm going to build. So I'm not fussed where I build because this is only going to be a temporary farm. So let's dig down and start building our next farm. I'm also going to buy a totem just in case I fall to my death. 35k. Oh well. Okay, 38. Okay. There we go. Okay, I think this area is fine. I'm not going to go to deep slate just because it's just going to take even longer to mine and stone's so much quicker to mine, so we're just going to start. Okay, brilliant, never mind. We are just going to start digging out an area to build this sugarcane farm. Guys, if you're enjoying the video so far, please don't forget to like and subscribe. This is my first ever video and I have spent 30 plus hours editing this just to make it as enjoyable as possible for you guys. So please, if you can, like and subscribe. Thank you. This has taken so much longer than I thought it would have, because all I've got is a diamond pickaxe. Usually I'm used to my drill pickaxes. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to start filling this in with sugarcane and slowly expand it, so at least I'm making a little bit of money whilst I keep expanding this base. So what I'm going to do is take a cut now, build the sugarcane farm and expand a little bit more, and I will be right back. Alright folks, the world's smallest sugarcane farm has now been built, but to get to 25 million this is going to take months. So what I'm going to do is stick on the film and make it bigger, but for you all I'm going to do is do something like this. Boom. Okay, just like that. I've expanded this by, what is that, like maybe 4 times the size, which now means 4 times the money obviously. So I think once all of this fully grows, we should probably be making around, I'm hoping 300 to 400,000 every 30 minutes or so, which isn't a lot considering we want to get to 25 million, but we just need a bit of money so I can make the next farm, and the next farm is gonna dramatically increase the amount of money we're making, so stay tuned for that. But what I'm going to do now is just expand the sugarcane farm out and try and make some money, because it's been a while and we're still stuck on 350 grand, which isn't good considering we're like, what, 6 minutes into this episode now. So yeah, I need to get a move on. When I was expanding this, I did actually stumble across this, as I think it's called a geode, and half of it's been mined out, but a block of amethyst is actually worth $600, and there's quite a fair few here, so I'm actually going to mine all of this up, sell it, and just see how much money we get from it, and hopefully it's a fair bit. Yeah, so that was definitely worth it. I think that literally took me 3 minutes, and that's 74,000. I did check the orders, but it's going for half the price, so I'm just going to sell them in the shop, including this stuff, and that's 77 grand for literally 2.5-3 minutes. So cool, I'll take that. Anyway, back to the farm. Another way I'm thinking of making some money is, originally it was brewing potions, so I was looking for brewing stands, and as you can see, you got all of these for 10 grand, and then it jumps to 200, so I'm thinking of purchasing either a stack or all of these and just reselling them for more, and I'll let that run overnight. Guys, it's literally been about 10 minutes since I filmed that last clip, and all of the brewing stands that I bought have sold. So I bought them all for 10 grand each, and every single one has sold for about 30 to 40 grand. So I don't know, I think I've just gone from about 300,000 to almost $1 million already. I did buy some cobblestone just to get slabs, so it's easier to collect the sugarcane, and then I also sold the leftover slabs for a little bit of extra money. But yeah, I'm going to buy some more brewing stands, keep listing them, and I think I'll be over $1 million within the next 10 minutes, which is a good way to end the first day, at least for me, before I go to bed. Alright guys, it's the next morning, and time to see if we sold all of our brewing stands. Oh yes, we did, look at that. 580k, and we're above 1 million. Let's go. Let's just have a quick look. Oh, all of them sold again, and I've still got 48 to sell. That is amazing. I just want to have a quick look to see what they're going for at the moment. Oh wow, okay. So they're on there now for 100k. So I'm just gonna list some more. First thing I do when I wake up, list some more for about 70k, and just see if I can make some more money again. Because this is exactly how you make money when you're starting out. Build yourself a little farm, and you just try and find stuff on the auction that you can flip. Exactly what I'm doing here. You just gotta look for items. It's that simple. Right, first harvest of the sugarcane farm is done, and I got a fair few stacks. I'm just gonna see how much we are going to be making every 30 minutes or so doing sugarcane. It's quite early in the morning at the moment, so the prices have dropped by like $30 each, which is going to add up. But obviously as the day goes on, this will increase. So let's have a look. 141k. Not as good as I thought it was going to be, I'm going to be honest. But with selling brewing stands on the side and this, we are making a fair bit of money, and very soon I'm going to start this second farm. Right, so I'm up another million. I've got 90 brewing stands to sell on the side. I'm currently selling them for 24,000 each. I think I bought a stack for 400 grand, so I'm going to make a load of money from this. But I've now started digging out a little area so I can start the cobblestone farm, which is going to be the next farm, and I'm just going to basically let that run in the background whilst I do a few more auction flipping, maybe expand the sugarcane farm, but the main priority right now is getting this cobblestone farm built. So yeah, enjoy the time lapse. Quickly, the reason I'm building this cobblestone farm is because it's cheap to build, costs nothing to run, and thousands of cobblestone every second is going to make me a crap load of money. So that's the reason why. Right, I built the farm. It literally took about 10 minutes to build. I didn't have a schematic to follow, so I used a tutorial, which I'll link that in the description of this video if anyone else wants to build this farm. But as you can see, it's working. So the TNT's duped, it goes down, it breaks the cobblestone that's generated, and all the cobblestone is fed into all of these chests. So I've literally, this is the first time I'm running it, it's been about 30 seconds. So I'm just going to sit here for an hour or so, let all of these chests fill up, and then I'm going to come back and sell all of this cobblestone. Right, so it's been about an hour or two. I've been sat here AFK in the cobble farm, selling it as it fills up, farming the sugarcane, and I've now made another 2.5 million, so I'm just under 6 million. But I thought, instead of just sitting around waiting for stuff to grow and fill up, why not try and make some more money on the side? So I was looking about, and Invis potions came to mind. They are currently selling for around 20k. I know all of these are 60, but I was just looking a second ago and they were all for about 20k. And I was like, okay, so how much does it cost to make one Invis potion? So I've done a bit of maths, and you need to buy 64 bottles. So 64 bottles cost about 45 grand. You need a stack of golden carrots. A stack of golden carrots is going for about 100 grand currently. You need a stack of fermented spider eye, and a stack of fermented spider eye is going for about 300. I'm actually going to buy that because that's really cheap. And you need a stack of redstone dust, which is going for about 30 grand. Total for all ingredients is just under 500,000. I've got it down as 497,000. So we brew all of that, it gets us about 63 potions, and we sell all of these potions for about 20 grand each, 20 grand minimum, and we make from that 497,000, we make 1.26 million, which is a $700,000 profit, which for just brewing a few potions it's crazy. So that's exactly what I'm going to start doing now. Okay, five minutes that took. We've got 21 brewing stands, so we've got our 63 potions, and they are now up for 18 grand. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to list them for 20 grand each, and I'll get back to you once they've all sold. We're currently set at 5.6 million, so hopefully we should be close to 6.5 million, if not more, by the time we sold all of these. And I've still got so many materials, I just need to buy new bottles, so we're going to rinse and repeat this until we get 10 to 15 million, I think. So close to 10 million. Ah, there we go, look at that, 10 million. Oh yeah. It's been a few hours, I want to say it's been about 2 hours. I have been non-stop brewing potions, working with this cobble farm, and harvesting the sugarcane. But honestly, the money maker This episode has been selling brewing stands and potions. So if you are looking for a way to make quick, easy money on the Donut SMP, definitely brew potions. But if you just have a look, we have actually made it to 25 million, which is exactly what I wanted to get to in this episode. Honestly, making your first 25 million is always the hardest because you're literally working with nothing. But from here, it's only upwards. So next episode, I think we're going to aim for 100 million, which is 4 times what we're on at the moment. But because we now have this starting money, we should be able to build bigger and better farms. This is what happens when you find the most broken money method on the Donut SMP, and by the end of the episode, you'll see why. So last episode I started with $0. I hit my first million by selling signs, and to make 10 million I sold sugarcane, made a cobble farm and done some auction flipping. Then from 10 to 25 millions, all I done was sold potions. So today I'm switching it up completely. I'm going to be doing 2 methods to make me $75 million. It's simple and stupidly effective. Okay, so I have 2 things I want to focus on today to get me to 100 million. Number 1 is turtle eggs. So they are currently going for around 12,000 each, and I have seen them upwards of 14 to 15,000 earlier. And getting the eggs is really simple. All you need to do is place an egg on the floor, let it grow, wait for the turtle to hatch, breed the turtles with some seagrass, and mine their eggs. It really is that simple. So that is the first thing we're going to focus on in this episode. I just want to say, guys, thank you so much for all the love and support on my first video. It's made me want to crack on with episode 2 straight away, which is what I'm doing now, and get out to you guys as soon as possible. If you are enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to like and subscribe again, and leave a comment. Let me know any suggestions, any improvements that I can do on these videos to make it more entertaining for yourselves. But I was just expanding a little bit more off camera, and I actually stumbled across this literally 15 blocks away. I had no idea it was here. I'm going to try and mine everything up, so I'm going to block off all the lava and the water. I haven't opened any of the shulker boxes, but I doubt there's anything in them. No, okay, nothing in them. But I think even like that's a respawn anchor, that like they're going on AH for 10k, and there's two of them right there. Yes. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Ignore that. Yeah, so I'm gonna mine everything up around here and just see what we find. Oh, okay, wow, see? Okay, I'll tally it all up and I'll keep you updated. Wow, okay, so just from the bone meal and blaze rods alone, I made $4.7 million. Honestly, I was thinking I was going to make around 4 million after mining everything and selling everything, but just almost 5 million from bone meal and blaze rod is absolutely crazy. So I've sorted out all the shulker boxes and look at everything I've got. So I've got loads of lava, look at all of this redstone stuff. This is going to sell for so much money. There's just so many hoppers, so many pistons, so many dispensers, and loads of lava. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some time. I'm going to sell everything on AH, or I'm going to sell it to orders. I'd rather sell it on AH because I'd get a bit more money for it, but we'll see how long it takes, and I'll come back to you once everything's sold, and we'll see how much money we now have. I'm gonna hope we make at least another 5 million, but I might be pushing it. Either way, I'll let you know. Right. Almost everything's sold. I did end up selling most of it on orders. I've got a few things left on the AH, but if I just scroll up, you can see mainly everything sold on orders. It just would have taken so long to sell it all on AH. I did try for a few items, but they just weren't selling quick enough. So from about, I think that took me about an hour and a half, we managed to make just under $10 million from just clearing that base out. So if you guys ever come across any bases take the time, mine everything, sell everything, and you will make so much money from it. Back to the video itself now. We are going to start with this turtle farm. So all I'm going to do is layer of sand, loads of turtle eggs, let them hatch, and manually farm them. Sort of like a zoo. You can call me a zookeeper, I guess, from now on. But yeah, let's begin that now. Yeah, my dumbass accidentally stopped recording, but this is it. This is all you have to do. Place some sand. I bought a stack of turtle eggs for, I think it was 1.7 million, and all I'm gonna do now is wait for them to hatch. I'm gonna design the room a little bit. Even though I'm not a builder, I'm just gonna throw some colours on the wall or something just to make it look a bit better. And then it's just a waiting game. So once again, turtles will hatch, I will breed them, they will lay eggs, and I'll mine the eggs, and then I will sell them back to people on orders. Look, I haven't even started designing the walls yet, and I've already got little baby turtles. I'm gonna have to sacrifice one of these people, because I think if I kill them, I get scoots. No, never mind. That's when they grow up. If you grow a grown-up turtle, they drop scoots. I think it's called scoots, and they are also worth a fair bit in orders. So yeah. Anyway, let's crack on with these walls. Walls are done, ceiling is done. Yes, I know I'm a great builder, you don't have to tell me, I already know. So I've got some turtles that have grown up now. Still waiting on eggs to hatch, but now the game is going into auction by seagrass, which is quite cheap, and we can breed all of our big turtles. And then they're not going to make babies, they're going to lay eggs. They're all going to keep growing up, we're going to get hundreds of turtles in here, they're going to keep laying eggs, and we're just going to mine them. This is going to make us so much money, and it's just so easy to do. I would recommend this for anyone trying to make money. Obviously you need that seed money, which is where episode 1 came into play. I'm going to sit here for a little bit, let them grow, let them hatch, and I'll keep you updated. The turtle empire is growing. You can breed these turtles every 5 minutes, which is great. So every 5 minutes I've just been breeding everyone. They've been laying their eggs. I'm not mining the eggs yet because I want to get as many turtles as possible, but as you can see I've got so many baby turtles, and I think it's only been about 30-40 minutes. Give it another hour or so and we should be good to start mining the eggs and making loads and loads of money. We did lose a few turtles in the process, unfortunately, so we do have 5 turtle scoots, but good thing about that, they're going for 14, well this one's 20,000, so I'm just going to sell these, but it's just a bit of extra money anyway, you know. We're not going to miss them, let's be honest. Come on, guys. Anyway, I'll check back in just a bit. Right, it's not been that long. I've been AFK for a few hours. I did end up going out, but as you can see, this farm had just gone absolutely massive. It's literally a case now of I'm walking around, breeding these guys, mining their eggs, rinse and repeat, and every time I mine the eggs I'm getting about 20 to 30. So much so that I had to actually expand it a little bit, so now I've got a little one down here as well going, and it's just making me so much money. I'm probably not even going to need to do a second farm this video, because this is just so underrated. Like, I thought I would make a few million from this, but I think I'm going to go all the way to 100 million with just turtles. It's honestly, you do not understand how much I'm making. So I've got all of these in here so far, and I've also got a stack of scoots. So I'm just gonna deliver some of these now. I've got a stack, and that is 1 million. And that probably took me half an hour to 40 minutes. All of these eggs, I've got them here. They're going for 10 grand each, which is really cheap at the moment. But that's another 1.8 million, and that is probably about 30 to 40 minutes of actual play time. So I'm just going to keep doing this for the next few hours, and honestly I'm going to be at 100 million in absolutely no time. So guys, if you are not doing turtle egg farming, get onto it right now before it gets too popular, because this is absolutely crazy. Alright guys, short while later, honestly not even been that long, have a look at how many turtle eggs I have. Boom, look how many stacks. It's absolutely crazy, and I have so many on the auction house as well waiting to sell. It's so insane. I'm going to sell these on orders just to see how much, because this is the first big sale of the episode. Right, so we have 11k here, so we will give him, oh, that's 1.4 million. Boom, that's 600 because it didn't all go. We've got, most will go to this person here, and that is 7.5 million. Wow, that's crazy. Boom, all sold. So that was, what was that, around 10 million. That maybe took me 20-30 minutes. I'll come back at the next big milestone. Guys, look at my balance. We are currently up to $84 million. I cannot believe how insane this farm is. And I do believe we now have enough turtle eggs to push us to 100 million. If we have a look here, we have, what, 20 stacks of turtle eggs. There's enough time in between breeding and mining where I can then breed again and keep mining. It's non-stop. I think we have enough turtle eggs here to push us over 100 million. So let's have a look on orders. They're currently up to 13,200. So we are going to deliver all of these and see if this is 16 million. Okay, 15 million. $99 million. Look at that. Right, so I thought that might have been the case. I didn't actually. Okay guys, this is now the third time I'm filming this. Both times somehow I stopped recording and I'm getting really annoyed. So hopefully this is the final time. We've finally got to $100 million. I sold a few more turtle eggs from a few more runs. It literally took me another 20 minutes and we made $3.6 million, which pushed us over the $100 million mark. I did have plans to make a second farm in this video, but just because of how overpowered turtle farms are currently, I didn't have to. So what I'm going to do is build that second farm in the next episode, where we'll be going from 100 million to $250 million. I'm attempting to turn $100 million into $250 million on the Donut SMP, and if I can't do it, I'm giving every single dollar away to one of you watching. Money methods are constantly changing on the Donut SMP. So what is the best money making method? Is it sugarcane? Is it kelp? Or is it something completely different? Well, I've narrowed it down to two methods that I think can make me over 150 million in profit. The question is, will I be sat at $250 million by the end of this episode? Or will one of you be taking my money instead? So the first thing we're going to need is a villager farm, because if I'm going to make another $150 million, villagers are going to be a huge part of that. But there's one massive problem. Every single villager on the Donut SMP above spawn level has been killed. So, as you heard from the intro, we're focusing on villagers this episode. Potentially, I have another small farm I might build, just depending on how well we go with villagers, but hopefully I won't need to build it. I just want to say thank you guys for all the love and support from the previous two episodes. I'm reading every single comment and listening to all of your feedback to try and make these videos better. And I did a giveaway at the end of episode 2 for 50 million, so I'm going to roll the winner now. Okay, good luck to everyone who entered. The winner is Plum Bonsai, and here we are paying him 50 million. Boom, just like that. Enjoy. Okay, so the hardest part is gonna be finding 2 zombie villagers. So what I'm going to do is try and find a massive cave somewhere, try and find at least 1 villager, and then I'll just have to wait for another villager to spawn. So I'll be back once I find 2 villagers ready to cure.
Huh?
Oh my god. Okay. You just saw that. I just RTP'd it twice, and I've already found 1. Okay, I don't know if that's just luck or what that is, but I'm going to take that. So I'm going to get this guy in a hole, hopefully. I don't have the stuff for this. There we go. Okay, cool. Right. On second thoughts, what I'm going to do is dig down with this guy, dig out a room, and let mobs spawn, so hopefully a zombie villager will spawn, just to make it a bit easier. Oh guys, it's been about an hour and I finally have the second villager. Now I just need to kill all of these mobs, and annoyingly there's so many creepers. Oh my god. And I've already got the first villager here, so I'm going to try put his friend in a room with him. And just like that, we've got our 2 zombie villagers. Okay, so the next step is to turn them into normal villagers, and to do that we just need to throw a bottle of weakness onto each zombie villager and feed them a normal golden apple. There we go, and I think we have to wait about 5 minutes, and they're both going to be turned into normal villagers so we can start breeding our villager empire. So the main thing I want to focus on is emeralds. I can trade sticks for emeralds, and they're currently going for around 2,500 for a single emerald, and sticks are really cheap to order. Then I'm going to trade all the sticks for emeralds and sell them. And I may also try and get a few villagers to sell me a few good books which I can sell on AH or on orders. Alright, progress update. I have built my little villager trading hall. I've got enough for 70 villagers, maybe more. And if we come over here, I have started breeding all of our 2 villagers into more. All I needed to do was put a composter down and throw some wheat, and they sort of do the rest. I am going to now start moving each villager into their little trading hall. To do that, the best time to sort of do it is night time. So I'm going to see if I can show you how to do this live. It means breaking all of these beds so they have nowhere to sleep. We're going to take this person, break the bed, and we're going to put the bed out here, and they should be able to pathfind directly to the bed, just like that. And now all we do, take the bed again, put it in there. Come on. No? Almost there. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. There we go. That works.
A few inches later.
Okay, I'm slowly working my way through moving them over, but one small issue I'm having is every time I place down a fletch, of course it works that time, but every time I place one down, the villagers aren't getting their trade straight away. I'm not sure if it's just a donut bug, but it's just making this take so much longer than it needs to take. Either way, I'm gonna carry on bringing the villagers over and trying to get their trades. I've got 2 so far, and I've locked them in. As you saw, I did do an order for sticks, so I bought 100,000 sticks for just under $1 million. So I should have enough sticks to get me. Oh, there we go. Just happened again. Should have enough sticks to get me to 250 million. Alright guys, super quick progress update. I've got a fair few Fletchers in here now. Every 5 minutes or so I'm getting around 9 stacks of emeralds, which is around $1 million. So every 5 minutes currently I'm making close to $1 million. Once this is all full, I'm going to be making lots of money. And on the side I built these small little auto brewers that are making me invis potions that I'm just selling for 20k each, so I'm making a little bit of money from this, but I'm just slowly filling up the villagers, trading for their sticks and just selling them on orders, and it's making me a fair amount of money. Alright guys, what's going on? It's been about an hour or so. I'm currently up to 123 million. I'm still slowly bringing over villagers, but I've got enough now to where I'm making a fair bit of money every time the trades reset basically. So I am going to show you how much money I make on the orders. So I've got a few stacks of emeralds here. So they're currently going for 2.1. So we're going to try to sell all of these, which is almost 2 million. So that's sold, and we do this one. Just like that, we made 2 million, and that was probably in the space of 10 minutes or so. So this, alongside the invis potions I'm brewing, they're making me a good chunk of money. So yeah, this is going to be me for the next few hours or maybe even days. I'm going to fill all of this up and just work my way up slowly, but I will keep you updated. Right guys, you join me a few hours later. As you see, we are 2 million away from 250 million. Well, I'm not worried, because if we have a look in these chests right here, this is going to put us well above 200 million. Boom, 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 and boom. So let's go ahead and sell these emeralds to get us past 200 million. Price is down a little bit right now, but who cares? And just like that, $200 million. Only 50 more to go. So for you guys it's been a few seconds, but I have spent the past few days trading with villagers, selling emeralds, making potions and selling potions. And I'm happy to say we are so close to 250 million. As soon as I sell this last inventory of emeralds, we will be up to $250 million. And there we go guys, 250 million. That took a lot of grinding, a lot of blood, sweat and tears, but we have done it. 0 to 250 million, and we're still only a quarter of a way to 1 billion. There's a money-making method almost everyone on the Donut SMP is ignoring, and today I'm gonna test it. If it works, it could double my money to 500 million. But more surprisingly, the entire thing starts with one of the most overlooked mobs in Minecraft. Most players completely ignore this mob, but what you don't know is turtles allow us to make an item that rich players are constantly buying on the Donut SMP. But before I can sell anything, I need to build this farm to start making millions. And if this works, it could become one of the most profitable farms I've ever built. So, I don't have much more to say other than we need to get to work. Welcome back guys. Today's episode is going to be absolutely crazy. I've got an insane farm to build. But first things first, we've got to roll the giveaway winner of last episode. So let's quickly do that. Good luck to everyone who's entered. Remember, you have to like and subscribe to be able to win. And also guys, join my Discord, link in the pinned comment and in the description for more giveaways. There we go, we have VWVYS, you are today's winner, so let's get him paid. And just to prove these giveaways are legit, here I am paying you your 25 million. Stick around to the end of the episode guys, I'll be doing another giveaway. So you're probably wondering what I'm going to focus on this episode to make me 250 million. I'm going to farm turtle scoots, craft them into turtle shells, and brew turtle master potions. And I'm going to make one secret item to make me a bit more money. So here's how it works. The turtles are going to lay their eggs. Baby turtles are going to grow up and suffocate, and their scoots will drop down. Then I'm going to turn their drops into turtle master potions. I'm super excited to build this farm. I think it's genuinely going to make me so much money. I just want to show you layer by layer real quick, just sort of what I'm going to be building. It's really simple. It shouldn't cost me much at all to build, and I didn't have to dig out a massive area for it. I think this took me 20 minutes. I'm now going to buy all the materials I need and start building this farm, so I will come back to you once the farm is up and running. Farm is built. I just need to wait for all of these eggs to hatch. I've got a few more things I need to do, but other than that, this farm is well and truly underway. So the next thing I'm going to do is AFK for a few hours, let these eggs hatch, breed them up, gather some scoots, and we will come back for phase 2. Guys, I made one small error whilst building this. Turtles were going to grow from the eggs. They were going to be babies. they were going to fall down and be victims of the farm. So I've had to block up the entire farm, make a perimeter so turtles won't fall off the edge, and I'm going to have to relay all the eggs on this end stone, let them hatch, break all the end stone, and then we can finally start the farm. I messed up again, guys. If you're doing this, turtles can only hatch on sand. I've been AFK for about 2 hours thinking I'd come back to all of my turtles hatched, but no. So I'm having to go round, replace all the end stone where the turtles are with sand, and hopefully soon I will start getting my turtle scoots. Okay guys, so I think it's time for me to reveal what my secret method is this episode to get me to 500 million. Just so you know, the scoot farm is well underway, the turtles are up there, they've all hatched, so it is working. I'm just waiting for the scoots to come through so I can start brewing my potions. But, the secret method, pickaxes. Everyone needs them, and they're currently going on orders for around 360,000. As you can see, 360,000. And I did the maths, so you don't have to. As you can see, I've already ordered the books. A Fortune 3 book, 5,000 each. Efficiency 5 books are 45,000 each. Unbreaking 3 books are around 15,000 each. Mending books are around 13,000 each. And a block of diamond is around 46,000, which works out to 15,000 per pickaxe. So the total value for all of that, 93,000. So that's 260,000 profit per pickaxe you sell on order. But one small issue is the XP. Bottles of enchanting are around 400,000 per stack, and that will barely enchant one diamond pickaxe. So my solution is this. I built an armadillo farm. All it requires is 2 armadillos, a zombie that is hidden away down there, and an infestation potion. You put the potion in here, you click the button, silverfish will spawn. And that solves the XP problem. So what I'm going to do now is sell these pickaxes on orders, as well as selling my Turtle Master potions on orders, and the next time you see me, my money counter should have risen to over 300 million. Alright guys, it's a new day and you join me, and I'm going to be enchanting a new item that's going to make me $600,000 in profit. Let me quickly show you on orders. Boom. Enchanted turtle shells. Look at this, 600,000 with the following enchantments. So the turtle shells I get for free, obviously with the farm. All the books come to around 100k, if that, and everything else is pure profit. I just need a few more levels. Yeah guys, that XP farm sucked, so I've built a really simple Enderman XP farm, which is so much better, and this literally took me about 20 minutes to make, if that. This is where I'm going to be getting my levels from instead now. And just like that, we have made 650,000, over $500,000 profit. Guys, I'm almost up to 400 million. These potions are selling currently on auction for about 70,000 each, and I've got about 40 of them currently. That's 2.8 million, and that took me no time at all to brew. And I've even got more still. So I'm going to sell these real quick on auction. When I'm back, I should have over 400 million. And just like that, $400 million. Only 100 more to go, and that should be an absolute breeze. Guys, we've done it. 499 million, 1 million more to go. Look at all of this stuff in my inventory I've got to sell. Let's get past 500 million. Just like that. $505 million. Totems are in constant demand on Donut SMP, and since the shop was removed, there's only one way to actually get them: building a raid farm. But here's the problem: raid farms have to be built above spawn in the ocean, which means everyone can find it fast. Totems are currently selling for over 200,000 each. So if I can build this raid farm and keep it running for even 24 hours before someone finds it, this will be the most insane farm I've ever built on the Donut SMP. This episode's a little bit different for me. Usually I record the intro first and then I record all the gameplay, but the method I found I think is so insane that I want to build the farm as soon as possible to maximise as much money as I can make, because I do not want this method to disappear on me. Obviously from the intro you've seen what it is, and we are selling totems. If you are seeing this, that means the video went well. As always, let's do the giveaway winner. Thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers, it means the world to me. Make sure you join the Discord in the description and pin comment. We are doing a $100 million giveaway right now. Congratulations to Daniel with lots of numbers. Let's get you paid. Plan for today's episode going forward is to build a totem farm, because they are going crazy right now on orders. Over 200,000 each, and the farm I've built collects them so fast. I have never made as much money in my life as I have during today's episode. So the first step we have to do is build the totem farm itself. So enjoy the montage of me building the farm, and just stick around to see how much money we actually make in today's episode.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid.
Guys, I think I might have peaked with this farm. I'm going to show you how it works real quick. So I'm going to drink this ominous bottle, go up the ladder until the raid starts. And now the raid started, all we need to do is come down here, wait for the mobs to fall, and start killing them. The only issue is these Vexes, which are these annoying little creatures that can teleport through walls, and they've killed me about 3 times. So I need to sort of, here we go. So we need to sort of make a system where I'm fine to die, but all my loot gets collected and I can instantly get it again. But in the last 5 minutes, I have managed to make all of these totems, and they're all going for almost 300,000. So that's over 1 million in about 5 minutes, if that. Yeah, so as you can see, they do a lot of damage, but some golden apples would always help. So I'm going to do this for a little while longer and come back when I've got, hopefully, a lot more totems. I am going to do my first big sale of the video, so in about 10 minutes I got a shulker box worth of totems, and I've got all of these invis potions, not invis, turtle master potions that I'm going to sell. So just the totems alone are worth 6.7 million, that's crazy, and all of our potions 20 million. So here we go, 27.7 million, crazy. I'm just going to keep this up, guys. I'll get back to you with more progress. This farm, guys, might be the best farm on Donut SMP. If you haven't built it, make sure you build it after the video. I'm going to leave the schematic in the Discord, so link in the description and pinned comment. Make sure you grab the schematic, it's so easy to build. In about 20 to 30 minutes, look at what I've got. So many shulker boxes and a few emeralds, and I just want to see how much this is going to make us. 35 million, wow, there we go. Already we are making so much money. This episode is absolutely crazy. You join me a little while later, guys. My money's climbed about 100 million selling Turtle Master potions and these totems. I think I have enough now to push me to 750 million. So in my inventory, look at what we've got. Loads more potions and so many totems. So we're gonna sell this all right now and see if it's enough to get us to 750 million. In go the potions, in go the real money makers. $92 million. Wow, I cannot believe it. This farm is insane. There we go, guys. Wow, way above 750 million. $772 million is crazy. I can't believe this farm has made us that much money. Most of it has come from totems, and it was such an easy farm to build. It does require a bit of patience, but it is definitely the best farm currently on the Donut SMP. If things weren't crazy enough, guys, I know we've already reached our goal of 750 million, but I've just been using the farm a bit more off camera, and I have a lot more totems to sell. So we're going to sell them all right now just to see how much more money we will make. Another 93 million. That's absolutely crazy. This farm is the best. There's a money making method on the Donut SMP that anyone rarely uses. It requires no redstone, no AFK in, and so for my final push to $1 billion, I'm going to try this method. Will it actually turn a profit, or will I just be wasting my time? Alright guys, we are getting to $1 billion this episode. No ifs, no buts, no maybes, and I'm going to do it by building a farm just like the intro mentioned. No AFK, no redstone needed, just pure grind. I'm going to build a piglin bartering farm. Gold ingots are currently selling for 1,300 each on orders, but the drops you get from piglins can easily outweigh them item costs. These are all the items piglins will trade for gold, and as sold individually, you won't make a profit, but piglins drop multiple of the same item, and there's one item not listed on here which is Soul Speed 3, and this sells for a lot of money. So the first thing we want to do is get ourselves to the nether and find either a Crimson Forest biome or a Nether Waste biome. They are the only two biomes where piglins spawn, and once you find one, you're going to want to turn on mob spawning, and to do that you go into your settings, head to general and turn on mob spawn, so now mobs should start spawning. With piglins, they will attack you if you're not wearing gold armor, so I'm going to buy myself a gold helmet or something. There we go. And I'm also going to buy a few gold ingots just so we can start luring some of these piglins into a 1x2 hole. So we'll grab a stack for 99,000, and what we're looking for are these things. So they will trade us stuff for gold ingots. As you can see, I throw him a gold ingot and he throws me a fire charge. I should probably get a sword. So a fire charge, we won't make money on this item. We can get items like leather and blackstone and the Soul Speed 3 books, which will make us an absolute fortune. My plan, I am going to, instead of trying to lure all the zombie piglins up here where it's all uneven terrain and everything, I'm going to dig down, mine out an area, turn my render distance right down, and hope that a load of zombie piglins will spawn in my little area I dig out, in which I can then start making this farm. I have changed my mind already, guys. Nothing was spawning, so I've come down and I've built my 2x2 hole, and I've just been waiting for them to spawn, and as they spawn I've been throwing in the gold ingots and they've just been falling down into this hole. As you can see here, let's try and get this one in on camera. So we throw the gold, wait for him to give us his trade. He should see the other bit of gold. There you go, straight to it, and keep throwing, and our last bit of gold should get him into our little hole. And just like that, they're in the hole. Okay, so I might have messed up. Turns out if you leave the area, they will despawn unless they're wearing carved pumpkins. So all you need to do is buy a stack of carved pumpkins, not regular pumpkins, and drop them on them as they fall in, and that will stop them from despawning. I'm going to start gathering up a load more again, and I will get back to you. So I've ordered 250 gold ingots for 1,200 each, so it works out as about 75,000 a stack. So from that 75,000, let's see how much money we can actually make. Bear in mind with this farm, there's no cooldown at all. As soon as they drop their items, you can keep throwing the gold ingots at them, which makes this farm so OP. And it may not be a lot of profit, but the fact that we can do this so quickly means we can stack up the money really fast. So from that 75,000 we made 20,000 profit, and that took about 20 seconds. It may not seem like a lot, but when I'm doing this for an hour, that's going to be a lot of money added up. Not to mention we didn't get any Soul Speed 3 books that time, and they add on about 30,000 each time. I'm going to do this for a little while. I don't plan on making 300 million doing this because I think it will take a bit too long, but I do want to make around 100 million doing this strategy. Not sure how long it's going to take. I'd imagine it will take 2 to 3 hours perhaps, but all I'm doing is throwing gold at them, so it's an easy farm to do. I have made a bit of money from this farm, I can't lie. I have been going at it for a few hours. It's not the quickest farm, but it is super easy. All I do is drop the gold, sell the stuff, it's that simple. The only downside is the Soul Speed 3 books. They were around 35,000 when I first started, and now they've dropped down to 3,500. I'm not sure why. I should really be keeping them and selling them tomorrow or something when the price goes back up, but I'm getting so many books, I just can't be bothered to do that. I think what I'm going to do is use the rest of my gold I've got in orders, and then we're going to bring this farm to a close. But the fact that I've made almost 100 million from this is pretty insane for how easy this is to build. This is all you need. Alright, it's the next day and I haven't logged on. I listed all of the Soul Speed 3 books on the auction, so let's see if they sold. Okay, cool. 2 million. Did they all sell? Most of them sold. I think I listed about 30, so that's brilliant. An extra 2 million from that. It is tough on the Donut SMP, guys. There's not many metas about right now. Every meta that does come into play ends up dying out after a few days or a few weeks. I'm fortunate enough to still have my Turtle Master Potion farm from a few episodes ago. So what I'm planning on doing is grinding more potions, selling more gold. So I'm going to crack on with that and see how much money we can make, because I still think Turtle Master Potions, even though they've dropped a little bit in price, we can still make a load of money from them. I have placed a few orders so I can get this farm up and running again, and I'm going to tell you how much I spent, and then we're going to brew all of the potions and see how much profit we actually make. So I spent 630,000 on 3,000 bottles. I spent 100,000 on gunpowder. I spent 175,000 on glowstone, and the biggest expense was these turtle shells. So once this order is fulfilled, it's 12 million on turtle shells. All in all, that is just under 13 million on materials. So what I'm going to do now is brew all of these potions and see how much money we can actually make. We have made $18 million so far, so that's 5 mil in profit. I've got loads of potions on the auction, so this is probably another couple of million. And I've also got all of these shulker boxes full. Instead of listing these on the auction, I'm just going to sell these 2 orders. And from that, we make another 9.3 million. So once all of my potions sell on the auction, we would have made about 25 mil in profit from, I think that took me about an hour and a half. I'm going to carry on doing this, and I think I'm going to go back to the gold farm, carry on with that, and just keep working my way up slowly. We're going to get there soon, guys, don't you worry. We have hit 800 million, guys, 200 more to go. So enjoy the rest of the montage. We are going to get to 1 billion very, very soon. It has been ages for me, guys. We're talking days of non-stop grinding, and all I've been doing is switching between this gold trading and brewing potions. I've just been watching movies whilst doing all of it, basically. I've done a fair few montages already, so I didn't want to include any more because I feel like it might have gotten a bit repetitive. But we are now $50 million away from $1 billion on the Donut SMP. We are so close. Small tip, if you guys do make this farm, is if you do get Soul Speed 3 books, the orders are still really crap for them, so they're only going for around 3,000 each on orders. On the auction, they're almost 50,000 each. Even so, these are up to 100,000. So I've been buying a fair few from orders for around 2,000 each, and I've just been selling them on the auction house for about whatever the current price is. So let's just say 45,000. That's over 40k profit, and I've been selling loads of them, so it's just been increasing my money really quickly. But anyway, guys, I will be back once I'm just about to hit that $1 billion mark. For you, it's going to be instantly. For me, it may take a fair few more hours. $1 billion. Not many people ever reach this target on Donut SMP, but guys, we have done it. We have hit $1 billion, and oh boy, it was a journey. I started this channel with $0, 0 subscribers, 0 views, and we've grown to over 1,800 subscribers in just 2 weeks, and we've also hit that $1 billion. If you guys can get me to 2,000 subs, I will be doing another $100 million giveaway in the Discord. I did do a giveaway last video, I can't remember how much. I'm going to put the winner on screen now. As a celebration for hitting $1 billion, I'm going to give away 25 million on this video. So comment your IGN, like and subscribe, and I will pick the winner in the next video. But guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want that $100 million giveaway, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.